G'day, Shannon McCormack from Hunter Stock and Land with the HRLX Market Report for Wednesday, the 22nd of April 2026. Today we had a massive yarding, 2,030 head, up on a big yarding from last week of 200 head. Look, today I'm going to keep this as upbeat as possible, but it was a big correction today. Look, with all this dry weather, we're seeing the New England Northwest, Hunter Valley, Central West. The prices really took a hit as you know, big numbers and not a lot of grass to send these cattle to. So light steer weaners 440 to 70, they sat in that sort of area somewhere. Look, that's back 30 to 40 cents on last week. Heavy steer weaners 460 top those, they're back not quite as much, but 20 cents still come back. The light heifers 250. There was a really good pen, 316. That was the absolute top, but that was one in particular pen. But 250 sort of pulled them up, and that's a real correction of about $1.20. As were the heavy heifers. You know, they were 280, and they had a $1.20 correction. Butcher calves $4.60. They've come back as well, around 50 cents. The feeder steers, they've probably been the constant. They've $4.54 was the top of those, and that's pretty similar to what we saw last week. Cows, so a lot of export cattle in the yard this week. 450 cows in total of that 2,000, and top of those, there were some really nice black cows at $3.10. They still took a 40 cents adjustment, but where we really saw the really a heavy comeback was the plainer types of cows. The top of those were, you know, around that $2.50 mark, and they probably came back 50, 60 cents. Then we had bullocks, $3.60 for those. They've come back 60 cents on those guys. And bulls. Bulls are pretty similar at $3.48. That sort of rounded out. But look, there's going to be some more big yardings ahead, we expect, and hopefully not too much of a more price correction on those times. Shannon McCormack, Hunter Stock and Land.